right, we're here with head coach Zach Zedrick for our weekly press conference. Coach, so how do you feel about your team's performance at the Northern Intercollegiate?
Obviously, our finish was really disappointing, especially given just the way we prepared leading up to it. I think confidence was really high, and honestly, confidence is still high. But the way we played the 36-hole day was just really uncharacteristic as a team. Obviously, there were some good individual performances in there, but just some little stuff, and frankly, some little stuff that we've been talking about and really working to address and make sure we're on top of leading up to this tournament, and we just flat out didn't take care of it on Saturday. Really proud of how they bounced back on Sunday, and we looked a little bit more like the Miami golf team, and so that was good to see. I think we had the third best score on Sunday, which was good. So as a team, very disappointing. Really happy for Charlie, finishing, fourth and his highest finish in his career, and having a chance to win coming down the stretch. That's good experience for him. And then Brian didn't get off to the start he wanted, but hung in there, and for him not having a week where he's firing on all cylinders and still finishing 12th, that's great, and that's what we need, and we just need more of that top to bottom.
All right, so not much time to rest or reflect on that one, as you got your next tournament coming up starting on Monday, the Bearcat. It's a local tournament right down in Cincinnati, right around the river area. So what can you tell us about this tournament and this course?
Excellent tournament. We're going to see a few pretty highly ranked teams there. Cincinnati, this is their third year hosting this event at Coldstream. And Coldstream has hosted USGA qualifiers. It's hosted the Ohio AM. It's a championship golf course. It's going to be a place that's really familiar to our guys. Typical classic Midwestern golf course. It's tree lined. There's a little bit of rough. The greens have some speed and pitch, back to front to them. There's some elevation change. You're gonna play off some uneven lies, and that's it's Midwestern golf. So it's one of those places we're gonna play Saturday and Sunday before the tournament, and they're gonna be ready to roll. So I think a lot of it is really more about continuing to focus on some of those little things that kind of got in the way of us performing well last weekend. If we do those things like we did on Sunday, we'll be in the mix.
Now, I understand that this tournament actually has a little bit of a unique format, and you're going to respond by bringing a specific amount of players. Can you tell you who you're going to bring and explain that format?
Yeah, so it'll be the same lineup as last week with Charlie Nikitas and Brian Orr, Cam Solomon, Jack Ebner, and Jack Mortel. But it's a 6-count-4 format. Pretty much every college event that stroke play is 5-count-4, but this one you're going to have an extra player, but you're still only counting 4 scores. So guys at home competed over the weekend, and Jack Katarincic earned that spot. So he's going to be our 6th guy traveling with us this week.
All right. Finally, what will it take to win this tournament?
We one of the things we talked about at the beginning of the year is just kind of focusing on ourselves. And there were a couple things that we did last year to kind of set our sights on the NCAA championship, which, was an attainable goal getting there last year, and it's still an attainable goal this year. But I think really the focus, and I know I say it a lot, it just really has to be on ourselves and us making sure we do all the things well that are in our control. And we just flat out didn't do that last week. So if we do those things, we're going to have a chance to win. But we have to really go out of our way to make that focus about us.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
I'm here with sophomore Charlie Nikitas. Charlie, how did you feel about your performance last weekend at the Northern Intercollegiate?
I felt pretty solid. It was a blast. Obviously, that's a really well-run tournament. The field was awesome. The golf course was awesome. And I had a chance to win coming down the stretch on that final round. So nothing really else I could ask for, so it was good.
So how has the season been different coming in as a sophomore instead of a freshman from last year?
If anything, I feel maybe a little bit more comfortable just with how college golf works really, and just like the long, grueling 36-hole days and just that week of school that you're gone. And I just feel like I've got my system down to where I know what works for me and what doesn't. So I think mostly just more comfortable.
Does this just coming off of the tournament last weekend, add any motivation for practices, actually having a tournament under your belt now?
Absolutely. I think for everybody it does. Obviously, the team didn't play as great as we were hoping to, but if anything, I think that it gave us a better idea of what we need to do individually and as a team that is going to help us play better in the future and give ourselves chances to win. So I would say that if we just keep doing what we're doing and practicing how we're practicing it, it's going to help.
So what do you hope to improve on your performance going forward into the Bearcat?
I would say hopefully give myself another chance to win. That's really all you can ask for. By that last round, maybe the last 9 holes, you just want to have a chance to win. And there's nothing really better than being under the gun and under that pressure trying to win a golf tournament. So I think as a team also, we would love to have a chance to win, and that's what we're working towards all week.